Hey, brother.
How's everything?
It's good. How are you?
Good.
Any of you fans of overhauling got to recognize Dre. He brought his Z4 up here, and we're going to look at this and figure out how he wants to customize this, modify it, or, well, you tell me what you want to do.
I'd like to start, well, basically we'll start from the front, but essentially, like you've always taught me, make whatever you're gonna do.
Now you're blaming me?
Yes, I am. Make it always look like it came from the factory that way. So I would like to do a wide body. That's kind of why I'm here, so I can collaborate with you on design cues and aspects and see what your take is and seeing what, in reference to whatever in the past or how we can incorporate some design cues, basically.
Are you going to do this in metal or fiberglass covers?
I was looking at 3D printing.
Oh,
I was looking at fiberglass, but I was also looking at maybe doing the rear quarters since I want to do wide body, maybe
So
metal.
have you already scanned the car?
Yes, we have. Yep.
Okay, so you're going to design it all in the computer before you print everything?
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So once again, I'm here to pick your brain, see what you and your design hand comes up with, and go from that point.
Let's just walk around and look at what you've got here.
People fly to California from Europe to come and meet Chip and all that stuff. So to have him as considered not only a mentor, but a best friend, someone who's given guidance and being able to be here once again and collaborating, I'm pretty stoked on what's going on right now.
Well, if you're a fan of overhauling, you would have recognized Andreas, who came by. He brought his Z4 because he wants to modify it for his daughter, who's 14 right now, but she's going to be 16, so it's a project that's going to take him a little while, but he wants to give it to his daughter, and he wants to give her something that is his piece of art that he can, make her automotive dreams come true with.
It was a fluke because I was looking for like one of the old ones, like I used to have, but one of the M's, but they wanted too much. And this was like, they're asking 16, and I got it for 12. Because I got it with the intention of fixing it. So like you can see, 2010.
Cool.
So you can see like the front of the hood has had damage, the other side, the rear quarters had a little bit of damage. So pretty much I'm looking at least coming out from the fender, at least another 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. Yeah. So subtle. To me, it's my little interpretation. I've always loved the Aston Martin Vantage. It's just if you look at some of the body lines, the cues of it, and the proportions.
So you want to make a whole new front and rear fascia?
Correct. Yeah.
Then we can get rid of some of these lazy lines.
Yeah. It has so many reflections, and like when you're looking at the back section, it's just some of it sags.
Yeah, that's why
it's like saggy
lazy.
cheeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the things when we were building cars, he would always say, like, make sure that the car, whatever you do, stay with the theme of what it was or what it started as. So it would look like it came from the factory that way. So right now I'm looking at a basic Z4. It's one of those things when you come to the stoplight, if someone else has it, I want something unique. So that's what I'm here for. I'm looking to do like however far we can go with it. Let's see, and just, if I'm gonna do it, let's do it all the way.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so the other thing too, what I wanted to do was on the front, I wanted this to inset and then basically have an air canard that comes down integrated into the lower valance. So doing like the new 007, once again, I'm referring to the Aston Martin. They've got, where this comes out, they just have this little canard that comes off.
Yeah.
So if we can bring that in, and this is all open in the back.
Are you keeping a big spot of chrome on it?
No.
Okay, good.
All gone, yeah.
How about
Debadging,
the logo?
Yeah, debadging, yeah.
It's almost broken and fat right there.
Well, you're
a bigger wheel and open that wheel well up, bringing it out is gonna help.
Because you're just looking
I
at the
don't
top
know that
line.
you necessarily need to bring the front out as much as
the back out.
The back would help. I'll do a sketch. You could take this shape right here and pull it in and make it look like you've got a smaller headlight in here. It's really awkward with all those lines.
Yeah. On the rear quarter, it's basically taking it from here and just going like that and giving the clearance.
Yeah, but I would pull it from here and get this line to come out.
Okay.
if you're gonna bring this out.
Bring it out?
Bring
Okay.
this line out, but make it so that this is tapering. It'll look good if that tapers. This pulls out. You could probably use that gas door still, just pull it out.
Yep.
But then get this line to roll and come into the door, which is gonna keep this to look smaller.
Yep.
Let that line roll back into the door and then kick it back out. Get rid of the door handle, kick this back out, bring this line slightly up and create a little Z,
Z.
which it's called a Z4. I
Yeah.
would love to see a Z in that
Yeah, that'd be
shape right
rad.
there. Let me move some stuff off this table.
All right.
Show me what you've been sketching.
All right. So this was just some
Oh, I
of
see.
the little Photoshop plays and stuff like that, just to get.
Interesting. I just had an idea looking at that.
Okay. And this is what that's all about, basically. So that's the inset. I was trying to see like the overhang, if it'd be too long.
Well, it's so round that you don't see it that long because you can,
Yeah.
you know, as soon as, here's your car like this, watch. You've got this round nose on it, like this.
Yeah.
Here's your wheels. If you have a viewer over here, there's a person, there's their eyes,
Yeah.
and they're looking at the car like this. So their view, you know, from your side view is like this.
Yeah.
Their view from here, that front end is only that long.
That long. Gotcha.
You can't
So it
see
doesn't
all the way
appear-
out to
yeah.
there.
Okay.
So that's why you can get a real long nose on a round front end,
Yeah.
and it doesn't look like
And
you
play
got
with the
this
proportions.
long overhang when you're on a side view.
Gotcha.
Now when you get forward, it starts to look
Yeah,
like
then it starts
long. Yeah.
After going through some of the design ideas, he wants to keep it a little tighter on that, on the aspect of making it not so exaggerated.
I don't like when you see a car that's heavily modified and it now looks like a kit car. Let's keep it looking like it could still be a production car, but it's cooler than what people remember it looking like.
Times that I spend with Chip is when you're able to see the creative wheels move and you can just sit back and just watch them go. It's always a joy. It's always been one of those things that everybody, while we're building a car on the show, we would take time and just kind of like zone out a little bit and watch the creative hands go to town. It was great to catch up. It was great to be back. Yeah, I'm really, really excited to start cutting into this and see what we come up with.
You know, it's always fun when I get together with some of the people that worked on overhauling, because we do end up talking about things that happened in the past on overhauling or in life. And, you know, like I said before, not only did we build a lot of cars, we built a lot of friendships. And those friendships will last a lifetime. The cars will be gone, long gone. But I always said that overhauling, a lot of people thought it was a car show. I call it a people show. The cars were just the catalyst to tell the people's stories, but we all came together, had a great time, did something cool for somebody, and built a lot of friendships. So you end up with this Z here.
Yeah.
You want to try and keep it following with this.
Yep.
Start pulling out from here and get this. You don't need a lot here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Much more graceful. Pull this out.
Okay.
You can pull that out.
Yep.
You keep this small, but have it here. So and then
Yep.
push that
Push
in
all
like
of
you're
that in.
talking. And then I would probably
Take
move
that
the
emblem, put it
BMW
there.
and create a chrome badge around it and make a chrome line that comes off of this.
And accentuates
Pull
those.
it back into here, and then this is pulling out. It will be shadowed, and that chrome molding will shadow the door
Yeah.
and make it look like it's actually rolling in from back here.
Gotcha.
This is coming in there.
Yep.
This is out here,
Yep.
and then this
And then
you're pushing
everything
in.
else
So
goes in.
this insight, this inner piece is actually dropping in
Yeah.
and going deeper. Your line here.
But I like that because it flattens the nose a little bit and gives more arch to the rear.
Yeah. And you could pull this down, shorten this whole panel, and make it look like an insert.
Yep.
Bring this out, and then drop 2 lights, but make this solid.
I like that a lot.
This line could pick up that line.
Yep.
I would try to make that shape in there.
Yeah.
And cut this so it's going underneath. If you cut through where that's, make this whole thing lift, maybe. Or cut it that way. Well, there's no light there. See, it fits right on those lines. That's all you need. It's all done.
Just call it a day.
Yeah, wait till you get my bill.
Having the opportunity to work with Chip, that's one of the reasons I do what I do today. I was that kid who came from Canada, wanting to build cars, and where better to do it in the Mecca of California, i.e. here in Huntington Beach.